What's going on, guys? This is Kyle Layton for TPM's Poll Tracker, and today we're going to get in the crosstabs of going negative on the economy in 2012. In terms of campaign messaging, the modern tendency is to really go negative, and really anyone with a TV will probably have noticed this already, but campaigns start out usually with a biographical spot, introduce some information about that candidate or that individual, and then transition pretty quickly into a negative persuasion campaign where they attempt to show voters that the other candidate is just simply not acceptable. So in 2012, we're actually already seeing that happen when it comes to the economy specifically. We've got President Obama out there attacking Governor Romney over his time at Bain Capital, a private equity firm, which critics say really outsourced jobs in the name of making profit.
When you're president, as opposed to the head of a private equity firm, your job is not simply to maximize profits.
On the flip side, you've got Governor Romney going to swing states, getting in front of voters saying that the economy's been bad, it's not getting any better, and he means to fix it. And there's a really good reason for all of this. Both candidates want to hurt voters' perceptions that their opponent is any good in the economy. Now, we've been watching this really closely on Poll Tracker. And as you can see from this chart, Governor Romney has held an advantage on who's best to handle the economy throughout most of the campaign. And as it's become a direct matchup in the last couple of weeks, his advantage has been about 2 or 3 points. So some new numbers from ABC News and the Washington Post really brought this concept home this week. The economy remains a major vulnerability for President Obama. The poll asked a question about personal finances, seeing whether voters thought that they would have done better under a Romney administration or under President Obama's current leadership. The upshot of the results were that most voters thought that either would have done basically the same job. But there were more voters who thought they would have done better under a Romney administration, and more voters who thought they would have done worse under President Obama's leadership. And yet, President Obama is up 3 points in this poll. As pollsters from the two organizations pointed out, it's really because Governor Romney hasn't seized the moment quite yet. He's maintained a small advantage on the general question of who would better handle the economy, but when it comes to asking voters who better understands the economic challenges facing them, President Obama managed to hold an 8-point lead. So really this is an argument between an abstract concept and the specifics of the economy, which is why you're seeing President Obama keep the heat on Governor Romney when it comes to Bain and the businessman argument. If he and his campaign, along with allied super PACs, can keep it close in the economy, he can possibly overwhelm Governor Romney on everything else. But the stagnant economy is still a vastly powerful weapon for Governor Romney. If he can improve on the personal side of campaigning, he stands to do very well. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Kyle Layton from TPM's Poll Tracker, and we'll see you next week.